You're in your first year of real estate or even think about getting started in real estate. I've got some tips for you because this business will humble you really quick. So here we go. First tip I wish I knew when I started as a real estate agent was this is a business, not a job. And what I mean by that is nobody's coming to tell you when to clock in, clock out, what to do, when to do it. If you don't have grit and determination, the real estate industry probably isn't for you. I've seen a lot of great people come in thinking that's going to be easy, and it just wasn't. Next thing I wish I knew as a brand new agent, and this one's a heartbreaker, is that your friends and family might not use you to buy and sell real estate. And the reason being is twofold. One, you're not experienced enough or confident enough. And what I mean by that is you're not going in and getting the knowledge of the real estate industry, or you're not confident enough. So that means that you probably aren't doing any role play. A big tip I would have is every day, sit down, do a little role play, think about your scripts, and just work through things so that way you're not practicing on your clients. Another tip that I wish I knew as a brand new agent is that leads without follow up are useless. Now, a lot of agents are really lazy and they only want to call somebody once. And any kind of objection, they just hang up on them and say, okay, cool, have a great day. If you're not following up with the leads that you are getting, then you're probably not going to be successful in real estate. And by following up, I don't mean just an email and a text. You got to be on the phone dialing for dollars. If you're not willing to do that, real estate industry might not be for you. Another great tip for brand new agents is don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's chapter 10. And what I mean by that is we've got experienced agents that are in the office that look like they're not doing near as much. But I can guarantee you that whenever they were in their chapter one, two, three, four, that they were grinding and making phone calls and working their sphere of influence and seeing what they could do for the community. If you're not willing to go out there and do these kinds of things, then you're probably not meant to be a real estate agent. At the exact same time, we can't get complacent as an experienced, productive agent and forget what got you there in the first place. One of the biggest tips that I always have for brand new agents is it's okay not to know everything. Nobody expects you to. Real estate industry is absolutely huge. It's almost like the medical field. And yes, I am comparing myself to a doctor. And the reason being is because no deal is the same and everything has new things that you're going to learn throughout the day. So there's no way that you're going to know everything whenever you're talking to somebody. The best way to handle this is just to be confident and say, you know what, that's a great question. I'm going to find out the answer for both of us and I'll get back to you. Having that confidence level of saying, I don't know, is a great way to be successful in real estate as a brand new agent. Another tip for brand new agents is your reputation is changing and growing every single day. Now, whether it's good or bad is up to you, but it changes with every single call and showing. And what I mean by that is the way that you treat your clients, other agents, and anybody in the industry itself. There's a lot of agents out here that nobody wants to deal with because they are just such hateful people. If you're one of those, you might lose out on a deal for your clients just because of your attitude in a previous deal. You need to make sure that you have that great public figure face on all times, because if you burn a bridge, you're probably going to have to deal with that agent again sooner than later. Another tip that I always have for brand new agents, and I see this usually within the first month, you're going to want to quit. Everybody does. Real estate can be extremely stressful, especially when you've already counted that commission check and where you're going to spend that money. And then your client goes and does something dumb. We see it all the time, and it's something that you just got to push yourself through. Whether it's that you're tired and stressed and you need a timeout, or if you just need to keep on grinding. You're going to want to quit in real estate. Whether you do or don't, it's going to decide whether you're a great agent or not. My last tip for a brand new agent is to build a brand before you need to. And what I mean by that is sometimes we assume that everybody sees everything that we put out there, whether it's your social media, your print marketing, your open houses, everything else. I hear so many times about a new agent just talking to a family friend, and it's like, oh, yeah, such and such is a realtor with us. Oh, I didn't even know they were doing real estate. They've been there for 2, 3 months. But they just assumed that everybody saw their very first post as saying that they're a brand new agent, and that is it. If you're not building your brand as an agent, you are going to struggle as a whole. And that goes from everything from your day-to-day life to how you helped out a client and what you changed in their lives. It can be any of those kinds of things. And if you drop in knowledge and having value for the community, they will use you. But they only use you whenever they know that you're an actual realtor. So that's all I've got for you today about the questions I wish I knew as a brand new agent. If you've got any other questions for me or would like to see me do a video on something else, please just shoot me a message or put it in the comments section and I'd be glad to. And don't forget to hit that follow button. Thanks for watching. I'm Dustin at Mantle.